back on. You know, we just crashed, but we're back in. We're in the game right now. You guys know what time it is. You know, we hang on. You know what time it is, guys. Yesterday we snapped. We went hard yesterday. We had a little clip go mini viral. People hit me up all day about it. Who are you talking about? Some people knew who I was talking about. Other people were like, yo, who was it? And then the people who did know were like, yo, don't do it. It's your homie, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, it doesn't. I don't got friends. You know, we got a show to do. We got business to take care of, and none of that friend stuff over here. You know, right now we're about business over here. You know, we look fresh right now. We're also gonna be doing the announcement. I'll announce that later. On the screen, we got who are we talking about? The man himself who went viral. Who had everybody had social media going nuts. You know, he's on the screen, and you know, I was amped up. I was charged up. We had a crazy day today. I was super geeked. I was super ready to go. I had you know, everything outlined was about we're about to go in, and we're really gonna rip him apart. You know, my guy, he's my guy, you know, at the end of the day. Guys on the stream yesterday, I said, you know, he's the homie, but we gave him 24 hours. And I kid you not, people think that I'm joking right now. I kid you not. We gave him 24 hours to get in touch. And at the 23 hours and 30 minute mark, right before the stream's getting ready to start, I'm already dressed up, ready to go. I'm about to light his ass up. He hits us up. He hits me up. Put me in a big pickle. So I was like, listen, man, we can take it there, or you know, well, it kind of killed the fire. I'm not gonna lie, we had a big fire that we were getting ready to unload on him, but you know, we're still gonna unload. We're gonna discuss it, but it's gonna be toned down, as the stream likes to say, with the tone down. The chat was telling me that they were like, yo, fuck it. Who cares? Keep going in. It was past the 24-hour mark. We told him 24 hours, and then we're gonna stick to it. So we're not gonna unload on him that severe, but we're gonna. He might call in, you know. But at the end of the day, he doesn't have to call in. But we got the Path water on deck. You guys know how we do it with our brains. Path water on deck. Couldn't do the stream without Path. Want to thank them. Everybody telling me to get on Warzone. I'm not playing. I got a suit. I'm not playing Warzone tonight. Everybody, you know, hop off that. I'm not on. They're blowing me up to hop on. Let's make sure we're on YouTube really quick. I said we were gonna go YouTube today too, because people were like, yo, we need the link for YouTube. Looks like we're on live YouTube. So let me send people the link for the YouTube. And we do got more breaking news today too. So we're gonna do this segment of it, and then we're gonna transition to another segment as well. Looks like we got somebody in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, if you can hear this, say something so we see if your mic's picking up. All right, he's in the building. We got DC in the building. You see that? You see what's on the screen right now? It's not a beef. He hit us up. So it's not a beef right now. All right, let me I'm gonna text that. I'm gonna text the YouTube link to the where's my other phone at? How long you got? How long are you gonna be up for? Did you see what we have breaking news right now? Nah, I got home late. I got home super late. We're grinding all day. You know how it is. Yeah, so I mean, it was gonna be a beef show. I told everybody, yeah, there's gonna be a beef show, all this and that. But you know, he hit me up. You know, he hit us up very late. So at the end of the day, like I can't, you know, he's. So we got my guy Howard on the screen right now. Howard Hughes, you know, business. You know, big business guy, entrepreneur. Started from the bottom. Went to school for football scholarship. Graduated. Think he was did fraternity, and after that, you know, he had many businesses that, you know, he not only started but was successful in them. He had a consulting firm, and then, you know, every time I need advice, I hit him up. You know, he gives me, like, you know, best advice, and I always respect somebody who's in the game, who knows what they're doing. So I listen to very few people, but I listen to my guy. So when I hit him up the other day, like, you know, I saw him go viral. I saw all these people kept sending me these articles, and I was like, what's going on? And I checked it out. I saw it. Everyone's like, you know, blah blah, scammer and all this. I'm like, whoa, scammer. I didn't know about that one. I hit him up like, yo, what's going on? I got the stream going. Jump on the stream with me. Let me do an interview. He goes, oh yeah, no doubt, I got you. I told you guys yesterday. Ghosted me. Sent him the link to it. Called him the next day. Never returned my call back. I'm like, oh, this guy really is on one. So yesterday we kind of snapped on the stream, and you know, we went in kind of hard. That clip, then I clipped it up. That went viral. Semi-viral. A lot of people hit me up all day about like, yo, who are you talking about? You're gonna do it tonight? I'm like, yeah. If he doesn't answer in 24 hours, we're gonna go in on his ass tonight. We're gonna rip him apart. Even though it's my boy, he's a day one. My homie, by the end of the day, this is a business. We're right now we're at work. We got a show to do, and anybody can get it. Nobody's safe. Not one person is safe. So you know, we had a whole shit lined up to just. I was about to go in. We're about to just destroy him, dismantle him. We're gonna dismantle him, and I'm, you know, like 30 minutes before the stream, got suited up, getting ready to go. we keep everything professional around here. You know, we're professional at what we do, but at the same time, we're gonna get reckless tonight. It was gonna be might have been a throwaway show. We might have got too reckless. He might not talk to me after after the stream. Choking right now. I'm choking. When it's all said and done, you know, he called us. He called me before the stream. Talked to him about it. I said, you know, I told him, you know, he broke down the situation. After I read the article and I saw what was really going down, I'm like, people we just didn't read. They didn't know what was going on. They didn't read the actual article. They just were waiting for this guy. They were waiting for him. That's what I told them. I'm like, yo, people are obviously waiting for you to fall because, like, if they read the article, it wasn't really like that about you. They just, whoever made the article was just, they're out to get him. Now, young, successful Black entrepreneur, I would definitely check that. I would check that guy, the reporter, whoever made that article. I would go check him because, you know, what it was to what everybody was talking about just wasn't accurate. It wasn't regardless of what it was. I was still gonna go in on him. I was still gonna snap. We're just gonna, you know, we had to do what we had to do. But he hit me up. I was getting literally. I told him that I was gonna go unload on you. I'll put the full clip. Maybe 2 clips. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna address these allegations and we're gonna see what went down and we're gonna get to the bottom of it because at the end of the day, in my opinion, when we go through this and you listen to it, you'll see like people were waiting for him to fall. They're waiting for his downfall. And when somebody's grinding and they're hustling and they're doing their thing, you know, you're gonna have those people trying to knock you down, waiting for, you know, all this. So like he experienced it firsthand. He took a little L, and next thing you know, people just started going in on him. So what we're gonna do is we got the alpha bot in right now, and the alpha bot is gonna narrate this article that we got over here. We got Howard on the screen right now, Howard Hughes. We're gonna start it off right here. Here's the alpha bot.
A room full of clad in a white shirt and striped red tie. Howard Hughes III offers a room full of children an inspiring message about entrepreneurship and people who pull themselves out of poverty. These are some successful people in their careers and in their lives, he says on a video posted prominently on the website of Howard Hughes Consulting. And they all grew up in similar neighborhoods like you. They all grew up in single-family households like you. They didn't have the resources. Their parents weren't rich. Whatever you're dealing with right now, I want you to figure it out. You have everything you need inside of you. As rousing music builds in the background, the undated video cuts to a scene outside the now-closed Clay Elementary School, where Hughes shows off his ride, a 2017 neon yellow Mercedes-Benz G550 Wagon 4x4 squared, a luxury SUV with a base price topping $225,000. 2 months ago, that Mercedes showed up in the federal indictment of Connie Bobo.
Hang on. We're not ready for that one yet. The guy who made this article loves that Benz. He loves it. Let's put the Benz on the screen. This guy mentions this Benz so much that it got funny. Like, he loves that Benz. He's probably hating. He probably wants that Benz, the guy who wrote the article. Let's get the Benz on the screen really quick. There's a G-Wagon. Neon G-Wagon, baby. All right, we're going to keep going with the article. A lot of people didn't read the article. It was a long article, so people didn't read it. So what we're doing, we're going over the article so people can understand what happens when you have a narrative and people just run with it. So we're going to go to the part 2.
2 months ago, that Mercedes showed up in the federal indictment of Connie Bobo, a St. Charles woman accused of defrauding a federal child nutrition program out of $11 million and using the money to buy real estate and luxury goods.
Guys, here it's Connie Bobo. You know, they're putting it on her, Connie.
Who ran the nonprofit New Heights Community Resource Center and claimed about $21 million in federal meal reimbursements from 2019 through 2022, was charged in October with wire fraud, identify theft and obstruction of an official proceeding. Post-Dispatch first reported her nonprofit's large federal reimbursements and some of her real estate purchases in November 2022. But the indictment revealed another character.
That's what they're saying. They're saying the girl Connie Bobo hit a lick or something. She pulled something off. And, you know, let's see here. Let's keep going the alphabet.
A romantic partner who prosecutors say accepted $1.4 million in stolen food program money from Bobo.
And she gave him the money. He didn't know where it was. He didn't know what she was doing with it. He you know, romantic partner. He was talking to her. She was probably happy. Yo, I got some bread. Blah blah. You know, she's coming to my guy Howard because you know he got the plan. He knows how to make it move. He knows how to turn money around. So I'm gonna go to a person who has money. If I got, especially a woman, she saw a bag. I'm gonna feed my guy. That's what she did. So people are pinning it on Howard, like, you know, he didn't go put her up to this.
Using nearly $212,000 to buy the Mercedes SUV.
They love the Benz.
While the indictment identifies Bobo's partner, other public records, Hughes hasn't been charged with a crime, but the U.S. Attorney's Office lists luxury vehicle among the property, mostly homes and commercial real estate, planned to seize as compensation.
Bitch was scamming. Food program.
Luxury SUV was a perfect prop for Hughes's carefully curated business coach, best-selling author.
Look how this author uses these words, carefully curated image. Everybody's doing, what is that? He's just representing himself properly? Like you should if you're a grown man about your business. But when you say carefully curated image, come on.
Real estate developer, high net worth, wealth, lawsuits scattered, paid a different reality, business dispute, failed restaurant, mall, 609. There's no indication of any of that on Hughes. He highlights his works backing to kids ownership and says he worked with Seth Lois.
The Alphabot was tripping right there. I don't know what the fuck just happened, to be honest. Alphabot just went haywire on us. You take losses when you're in the game. You take your L's. If you wanted to put all my L's on an article, you'll have like 7 pages of how many times I took an L. So the fact that my guy took some L's and you want to say, oh, failed, it's not failing. You just take L's sometimes in the game. It's how it is. Of course, he knows what's going on. He knows what's going on. Here comes the guy again who wrote this article talking about the Benz. He wants this Benz, the guy. He wants this Benz so bad.
Never buy luxury cars, brand new cars, until you have an investment vehicle that can pay for that for you, he said in a video offering business advice posted on social media. I would never buy a car and spend my own money to buy that car. Hughes did not return multiple phone and email messages. He couldn't be reached at any of his listed addresses. The Mercedes wasn't there either. The man from Kalamazoo, Hughes, came to Missouri in 2009 to attend Lincoln University in Jefferson City, according to his online profile and an interview he gave STL-TV, St. Louis's public access television station, in 2019. He grew up on the north side of Kalamazoo, Michigan, he said in that interview.
Rough area over there, rough area.
Describing himself as a troubled youth from a broken home. He only scored 13 points out of a possible 36 on the ACT, he said, and was suspended from school. In this area, there's not a lot of resources available to people, that we knew about at least. Making those resources accessible was always a priority to me. I just didn't know what was available to us to be able to achieve more. Things began to turn around when he went to college. First time he said he had left Michigan, he got good grades and played football. That's when things kind of got started for me, he said in the interview. STL TV was talking to Hughes about his book and his work promoting entrepreneurship to young people. Specifically, he was promoting an essay contest at the time, one that he said St. Louis.
He's helping the youth. My guy's helping the youth. He's helping the youth. He's giving back.
Public schools had partnered with him on. The winners were to be announced at SLPS headquarters downtown, according to the segment. I want to push entrepreneurship extremely hard, Hughes said. The reason why I want to do that is because I want the youth to be able to know that they can create tables and allow other people to come up and have a seat. In addition to the 2019 essay contest, his website includes a picture of him speaking at the Wilkinson Early Childhood Center, another SLPS school. Plus, there's the video of him outside Clay Elementary showing off the Mercedes. But that video...
There goes the Benz. There goes the Benz again. I'm telling you, this guy's the guy writing the article loved that Benz.
2 months ago is dated. SLPS closed Clay in the summer of 2021, and a school district spokesman said the district was unable to locate any record of Mr. Hughes ever having a formal relationship with the district as a whole. We can't find any indication he's had any involvement with any of our more than 60 schools in several years, SLPS spokesman George Sells said. I don't see Howard any longer. Search online for Howard Hughes Consulting.
See, there's no sources there. He's just saying some guy said some stuff, there's no sources, there's no name, there's no nothing. This guy, we don't know that, he's just...
And a Sunset Hills office building address pops up. It's the same address where Hughes says on his LinkedIn page he began working for a business brokerage after he graduated from Lincoln. An employee in the Sunset Hills office said in December he recalled when Hughes worked for a business brokerage that used to lease space in the building, but it had been several years since he last saw him. Scammers Hughes appears to have started having money problems following some...
See, he just called him scammer. I think I skipped this part here, so let's go back to, This is a long one right here.
Major purchases in early 2022. In March of that year, he bought Cappuccinos, the O'Fallon restaurant, from Wendy and Louis Meyerson. But only a few months later, he stopped paying rent, and the landlord company tied to Rams owner Stan Kroenke's real estate empire. The landlord and the Meyersons eventually won judgment to recoup their money. Kroenke's lawyers set out looking for the 2017 Mercedes SUV.
What does that have to do with what does that have to do with Bobo hitting the lick? What does that have to do with it? Why are you going and talking about his loss that happened back in the day? And now they love bringing the Benz up. They love bringing the Benz up.
Was the only one of several vehicles registered to Hughes, including 2 other Mercedes that didn't have a lien on. St. Charles County Sheriff's Department signed by the court to find the car, scoping out his O'Fallon apartment. Hughes was dealing with other problems. According to court filings, he spent nearly $200,000 in January to Peterbilt semi-truck for his Howard Hughes trucking and construction company he started with Bobo in October 2020. Then he went into business with another woman with whom he was having a relationship.
Yo, my guy Howard. My guy Howard.
That woman, Dion McIntyre, who owned a shoe store, Delmar Loop, and a home health care, sued Hughes in May 2020. McIntyre and her husband alleged Hughes defamed them in online posts, calling them scammers and claiming they stole his. McIntyre said in court documents that Hughes had gifted the trucks and she retitled them under her company. She and Hughes were in a relationship between October 2021 and May 2020 to her law. Hughes only began posting the claims about her stealing the trucks when she broke off their relationship and returned to her husband, the lawsuit says. McIntyre couldn't be reached for comment. In his own lawsuit, filed shortly after McIntyre's, Hughes alleges McIntyre had asked to borrow the trucks in July 2022 for Billions Logistics, which Hughes said he was mentoring. The next month, he asked for the trucks back, but McIntyre told him they were hers now, and he could repurchase them for $70,000, according to his lawsuit. Hughes claimed he lost out on a $1.8 million contract with an East St. Louis company, Zaid Civil Construction, and Trucking, because he couldn't get the trucks back. Zaid Civil Construction and Trucking's address is the same one that Hughes now lists for his consulting business. Owned by former University of Illinois and NFL football player Dana Howard, was also involved in Bobo's Bridgeton project in late, according to city building permit. Zaid's owner Howard didn't respond to messages seeking comment. Occasionally to meet with Howard. Front in and fake in. Hughes listed the Zaid address.
This guy Howard is fucking hilarious. My guy Howard is out here pimping these hoes. I'm fucking joking.
An undated press said she was a teacher, in addition to her work with Hughes, who she called absolutely wonderful. Howard is a beacon of the community. He's a person where, if you are broken or torn down, that's going to be the person that helps. Definitely helps build you up. She suddenly ended the phone call with the post saying she would call back. Could not be reached for further. Hughes has mostly stopped posting new content on his website and social media pages since
the block's hot. The block's hot, of course. The block's hot.
In August, he posted a picture of the Mercedes in the Hyde Park neighborhood of North St. Louis.
Comes back with the Mercedes.
We all have the same 24 hours in a day. What I do with mine has earned me the luxury cars, clothes, the swag. That's not what made me. That's what's on me, not what's in me. I do this for God's glory and to show you that you can do anything when you believe and know it's possible for you too. Back in March, in a video posted to YouTube, Hughes interviewed Freeway Ricky Ross, a major player in the Los Angeles cocaine trade,
I didn't know about that,
who was eventually sentenced role leading a national drug traffic. After teaching himself to read in prison and completing his sentence, Ross has restyled himself prison reform activist. The thing about life is like a boomerang, Ross told Hughes in the end. Whatever you throw out comes back to you. So you know, if you running around and you fronting and faking it, trying to make everyone think you up on it when you really ain't, that's what's gonna come back to you.
That's hilarious. So there it is, guys. There's the article that everybody was saying, oh, he's a scammer. How is this? How is that? There's the article. For you guys who don't read, you know, we got the alphabet for you guys. You guys can watch this and you can listen to what really went down. And when it's all said and done, to me, it just looked like Howard just, you know, he's playing the game his way at the end of the day. You can't go, you know, don't hate the player. Hate the game. I'm not hating on him. We're not gonna diss him anymore. We're gonna unload the clips on him. Promise. We had a lot more shots we were gonna take, but after seeing the article and whatnot, we just wanted to get it out there. We clear our boy's name out. Let him know that you know the person who wrote this article. If whoever it was, they want this Benz. That's what I came down to understanding. The only thing I learned is this guy wants his G-Wagon so bad. So that's the thing. Let's see if we'll get Howard. We'll see if he's gonna be on. You know, it's late right now. We had a late stream. Let's see if he'll pop off on the stream for us. See if he's gonna pop out. Doesn't look like he's gonna answer. Oh, there we go. My guy. I'm still on the live. We're still live right now. Hang on. Let me greet you. You're not on the screen yet. We got you on the screen right now. Hang on. We got Howard on the screen. I don't know why that just went up there. Hey, did you see that? Were you watching it? You see how that guy was fucking whining your G-Wagon, bro? The guy who wrote the article?
You talking about the dude who wrote the article? Yeah. No, I seen it. I knew what he wanted, though. I mean, but it's part of the game, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When you're successful, bro, it's going to be a bunch of a little bit of everything.
No doubt, for sure.
Doing some crazy things. Like when you're doing things that aren't like normal, it's going to be a lot of that, bro.
And they were waiting. It looked like they were waiting for you to fall. That's what it looked like. A lot of people were waiting for it. Did you find out the guy who, do you know who it is? You know who wrote the article?
No, I mean, his name's on it, but it's just a random guy that works
Man, it
for the
didn't seem
news.
random to me. Somebody put his ass up to it.
Right. I don't know the details behind it. To be honest with you, honestly, man, it's part of the. I mean, it's part of the game. To be honest with you, I think might have only had maybe one negative article. That's like my first negative article ever. Lots of positive ones. So
You take it, well, yeah, you got to take what you got to take. Sometimes this is what happens, but it is what it is, bro. We did the stream because we just wanted to clear your name out at the end of the day. We had people don't realize that we fuck with Howard over here. I know we had that big beef. We were talking about all of this. But Howard's a day one. I told you when we need business advice, I'm gonna hit him. We hit him up. We got new businesses we're trying to make. Hit him up, get his ideas, get it. We chop it up, brainstorm. So when I saw the articles talking about Howard is scamming and all this, I was like, whoa, now my guy Howard, and then everyone blew me up. I was like, what the fuck's going on right now? So I had to get to the bottom of it. So we hit you up, and I knew you were probably busy and stuff. So it is what it is when it came down to it. So that's why yesterday on the stream we kind of went nuts. We snapped about it. You know how we put a show on over here. We tell them we put a show on, so we had to put a little mini show on. But at the end of the day, we fuck with Howard. Since day one we were rocking with his book. So we had it outside the store, so the people at the malls they could see it when they walk around. This has been out there for years too, so we always try to push it out there for you. So don't listen to this article, everybody. Go cop my guy's book. I heard the number two's on the way. Number two's on the way. So if you haven't caught number two, get number one right now. We're gonna link this on the YouTube page too. So hopefully you get some sales on this.
yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. That's the first book. We got a couple more out. Just check them out on Amazon, and you know, we keep going, man. But bumps in the road, brother. What the message I would like to give out is just keep going. Like no matter what happens in your life or what life's is peaks and valleys. You don't get too high up on your highs and don't get too low on your lows. It's gonna be a bunch of people coming at you, but how you are when looks like things are not good, then it's who you really are. It's easy to be a good person. It's easy to give back. It's easy to smile when everything's perfect. To be honest with you, things are great. To be honest with you, but it's always going to be people who have a side or have something to say, and how you maneuver through that. Nothing's better than that movie when it looked like Batman about to die and he hanging on by one hook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. But that's that's what a big part of this stream too is like it's live action of business owners or people because everybody who's on the stream they have some sort of business. So we don't like teach or give advice or stuff like that. But what you can do is you can learn when you see the trials and tribulations that you see us going through. Oh wow, now I'm going through it too. So a big part of it was we knew you were going through it. We showcase all of our L's and some of our wins, but you'll see all the L's. So right now we knew you were taking a mini L, so we gotta hit him up. We gotta see what's going on, and we got you on the stream, and we appreciate your time, bro. I know you got a lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, it's just a lot of like you said. The guy wasn't able to talk to me. He just made an article. He made up some stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like a hater, bro.
Because he went from hey, he's speaking at an elementary school in St. Louis to he never went to any school in St. Louis. There's no record of him going to any school in St. Louis.
And they didn't even give they just said that. They didn't say who said it. There was no name behind it. How can you say something like that and not put
it's a bunch of red. I mean, if you really read it, it's a bunch of flags to be like, wait a minute, hold on. So guys, I love it. I love that everybody's paying attention. If this is exciting, if this G Wagon or whatever is has been dope to y'all, wait.
Hey, he loved that G Wagon, bro. He loved that G Wagon. They told me I heard
Listen, if that was something, just wait. Please. Just bear with you, boy. So much more to come. Much more.
There was somebody told me the G Wagon story. They're like, Howard pulled up to the club with a G Wagon, had a bunch of bitches with him, the shades on, walking in, didn't say hi. I'm like, he couldn't see you because the shades was on. That's why he was doing his thing. They were hating on him. They wanted you to stop. They wanted Howard to stop in the G Wagon. He's had bitches with him. He's going to the club.
But you know what, man? People remove you from being a normal person when you reach a certain level of success. They remove that from you. They distance you. So when you have to do everything to a T, you can't accidentally not see a person. You can't not smile and wave. You can't have a bad day. So
exactly,
it's just part of the game, bro. People kind of remove it, and sometimes I try to keep myself down. Like, okay, yeah, I know this guy from high school, but these are the same people that's saying, "Goodness gracious, like, can I get an autograph?"
Yeah, facts. It's different. It's different.
But appreciate you.
No, for sure, bro. I appreciate you stepping on the mic, giving us the time. We like to keep it real over here. And like I said, people can learn from your L's, my L's, different kind of L's. But at the same time, it's like, we got to give people what they want. So
Yeah.
it
But I
comes.
ain't taking no L's. I'm just being honest. I have
He's in the
AJ,
Versace robe. My
AJ
guy's in the
taking no
Versace
L's,
robe.
man.
Everybody's hating on him still.
Y'all, H ain't taking no L's, baby. So
HH. They said HH in the article. I'm like HH.
it's I just our city, man, Kalamazoo, man, this crab in a barrel spot. So you're gonna get a lot of people that a lot of people the highest point of their life was high school.
Yeah. So, but also it teaches you, like, when you're going up and you're moving up, and no matter where you are or what you're doing, you got to remember at the same time that I'm bad at this. I told him yesterday, I burn all my bridges. I hold grudges. So for me, it's like, don't be like me, because at the end of the day, when you do have shit come up, that's when the wave of people who were waiting for you to fall, they'll start piling up on you. They'll start getting on you. So like,
Yeah. No, it was a bunch of people like, yo, I knew it was something. What?
people always wanted
You never spoke at schools? Do y'all not see this?
Yeah, I've seen many.
Videos on my page?
I've seen many videos, clips. I've seen many schools you've been at. That's why when people are saying, I'm like, how can you take what this person's saying and forget that if you don't follow them on social media, how do you forget that? Like, come on. I just think that there's
But
a
it's
lot of hate and shit going on.
But you know what though, man? You know what? No matter how much information you give people, if they're stuck on an idea, it's just shit. Before, when you try to convince your girl, like, "Hey, babe," and she just don't get it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I get what you're saying too.
You
And
know?
and people, we're not gonna go too deep in this, but there was a lot of relationships and with women. So when that dynamic comes, and all of a sudden when you get bad blood with women and stuff, then you can't listen to nothing they say. So it's like it gets too much of,
Yeah,
like, now it's too messy. Now we're off business. We're into personal and business, and
yeah,
it's like it's a
yeah,
rocky
yeah,
slope. So it's hard to, when you read that
yeah.
article and you see there's a couple of women. My guy's in a robe right now. We might have we were disturbing him probably. He's in his robe, so he's probably got to take care of some business right now.
Yeah, man. It's always gonna be tough, man. When you gotta kind of have a succession plan. Like start with the end in mind. That's why I tell people all the time. Go back and look at my videos. Start with in my book. Start with the end in mind. The worst scenario. How do you see this situation? Start with that. And if you start with that, it's easier to manage the front end of the deal.
For sure, for sure.
Because if you don't have the end in mind on how it's going to end, everything can eventually blow up. This is no matter whatever industry you in. How you plan to get out?
Shit, bro. We don't want to take too much of your time, Howard. We appreciate you coming on. Everybody, remember,
Appreciate it, man.
take care. Take care of his book. Go check his book out. It's going to be linked in it. And if anytime you want to collab or get on the stream, let me know. We can make some things shake.
All right, bro. Yeah.
All right, Howard, bro.
Whatever.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. But yeah, there we go. Let's not get sidetracked. Focus. So there it is. That was a Howard. We like to do the 45, 50-minute interview. That was the Howard Hughes, the rise and fall. We did this segment of it. We appreciate his time. Like I said, we were gonna unload the clip on him, but at the end of the day, he came on, supported the stream. We support him back, and yeah, that's on to the next one. We could have some breaking news that are coming out. We got Sand in the building right now, so let's see if he's gonna what's going on, Sand. See if he's in the got him in the chat. Sam might be off. This was a good stream right now. We could have like some shit just went on. I'm on listen mode. He's listening right now. He's gonna be listening. We might I might play some music right now, and then or I might start again. We're suited and booted. We got 11:15. We can still do. We're late night right now. We grinded all day today. We're gonna we might do some breaking news here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna stop this stream and we're gonna restart it again because I don't wanna edit two videos right now. So we're gonna stop this one. We're gonna start the other one,